Guys, good morning. How we doing? I'm Ryan Mack. Welcome back to Trading Guys. Last week I did do a video, by the way, and it didn't fucking record. Well, it didn't record the sound, sorry. It just recorded an entire video, fucking with no sound. I contacted them and I was like, guys, what the fuck is going on here? And they were just like, oh, sorry, yeah. And it was literally nothing they could do. So yeah, it was completely fucking pointless. I'm just going to fly through this today because I've got tons to do. Let's just see what we've got. 14th to the what? 20th? We're now 21st next week. Okay, so that was last week. As always, guys, right, currency strength, strong, weak, and neutral. Okay, I'm going to fucking fly through this. As always, filter. If you watched my videos before, you know that I do each and every pair individually, except from Aussie, China, and New Zealand. Okay, I just do the three of them together because they're all closely correlated, and they've all got quite small. The amount of data isn't a lot. Excuse me. Right, let's go. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish. Bearish, bullish, sticky, same. Bearish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Okay, let's have a look at what news we've got next week. We've got CPI for Aussie next week, manufacturing, services, employment and unemployment. So next week's quite a big week for Aussie. Not really a big week for the other two. Aussie, I am going to keep in neutral for now because I do believe they were strong for a while. However, their economy is going to get worse, right? Their inflation is going to keep rising, and their economy is going to get far, far fucking worse. So I'm going to keep it in neutral for now and just watch how it plays out. Weak, I'm keeping NZD in weak just because it's just a weak economy. There's nothing special. Yes, of course, you get these little spells of strength, but it's just, excuse me, it's just your typical market cycles. Every market has good weeks and bad weeks, right? But when you do swing trading, you're looking at what's the overall health of the economy like. Is it a strong economy overall, or is it not? And NZD just really isn't just now. I'm also going to quickly cover this technical analysis, right, on this video as well. We'll fly through it. So let's go. CAD, we'll look at CAD, but I already know that it's weak because it's just a really shit economy. And especially because the price of oil has melted. So I should have caught that. I was away in Bali last week, guys, so I fucking missed a lot. I like being in Bali, but also when I come back, I'm like, fucking hell, I could have caught that. Fuck, I could have caught this, so... yeah, swings and roundabouts. Housing stats, let's have a look. CAD. That's bearish, right? Don't see that it's green and think that it's bullish. Look, it was previously 278. It's now 261, so that's worse, right? It's worse than what it was. Why is it green? It's green because it was previously forecast to come in even lower at 255, and it came in better than forecast at 261, so that's why it's green. But if you look at the previous, it's 278. So the true reading is that it is still worse than before, right? Manufacturing sales, 3.4, 4.2. Now, that's a funny one because that's the exact opposite. Well, it's the same, but opposite, right? As an opposite, it's red. So you might look at that and go, oh, it's red. That must just mean it's worse. No, it's fucking not. Manufacturing sales, month on month, it was previously 3.4%. It has increased rapidly, drastically, I should say, to 4.2%. So, well, why is it red? Well, it's red. Fuck me. Welcome back to Jakarta. I never coughed once in fucking Bali, guys. The minute I'm back in Jakarta, fucking coughing my guts up again because the pollution is fucking crazy. Forecast 4.4%, so it came in less than forecast, and that's why it's showing in red, because it came in less than what they anticipated it to come in at, right? However, if you look at the previous, it was 3.4, now it's 4.2, so that's an increase, that's a positive, okay? So that's bearish, bullish, sales. That's also bearish again. Look, it's the same. Look, it was previously 1.6%. Now it's down to 0.6%. So why is it green? Because they thought it was going to go down even worse, even more, and it didn't. So that's why it's green, but it is still a drop. So it's bearish, bullish, bearish, 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 bearish. Yeah, Canadian dollar shit. Or Canadian economy shit, I should say. And next week we've got CPI, okay? So let's keep our eyes open for that. So CAD is weak, okay? CHF, we're just going to put that in neutral. We never ever check the date on that because there is no data on it, right? Look, in fact, and just in case you're new here, I'm going to show you. Look, there's fuck all. Look, there's nothing that you're ever going to go by on here. Look, right? CHF doesn't get bought or sold based on data, really. It gets bought and sold based on market sentiment. Is it risk on sentiment or risk off sentiment? Okay. Let's see. Euro. Bearish. 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 Bullish. 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 Sticky. Bullish. Bullish. German PPI bearish. Okay, so it's a bit. That's just mixed data. See when it's 50-50, you get the mixed data there. But we want to really look at this week coming up. We've got flash services manufacturing. French flash manufacturing. We've got flash services, German manufacturing, German services. Yeah. Okay, we've got some news we want to see this week, and it's anticipated that they've come in slightly higher. So let's see. I'm going to go with Euro in. Let's see. Let's just have a quick look at the week before, because I missed that as well. See what we've got. Main refinancing. Nah, we don't really have much there. German CPI. Nah, pretty bleh. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in neutral. I'm going to put it in neutral. Sorry, I think previously it was in weak. I'm going to put it in neutral for now and just watch how it plays out. If the Strait of Hormuz gets closed off again, then later on the euro feels the pain of that, right? It's a bit of a delayed pain because it takes a while for things to catch on, prices and this, that, the other. So it's a bit of a delayed pain. But now if the Strait of Hormuz is opened again, this, that, the other, then obviously euro will be like, it'll get a bit of relaxation, okay? Because trade starts to pick up, ships start to come back in. But remember, there will be a little window of time where it's a bit of a delay, right? So when they close the Strait of Hormuz, all these ships here are stuck thinking, what the fuck we're going to do? These countries are all still supplied. They're all like, okay, we've still got supplies. But as it goes on, their supplies fucking dwindle. When Strait of Hormuz opens, it's going to take time for these ships to get there and restock them. This whole time, all the supplies are going down, So there's a bit of a lag, right? There's a bit of a delay in supply and demand and so on and so forth. GBP, let's have a look at last week. Bullish, bearish, 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 sticky, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. Sorry. Let's have a look at last week. Sticky. It remained the same, so it came in worse than anticipated. They thought it was going to come in at 3%. It came in worse, but the same as before. So it's sticky. It's not actually getting worse. It's just not getting better. Okay. Core CPI bullish. That could be potentially bullish. Well, this will have a mild. When this news comes out, right, less than anticipated, it will have a negative. So pound will initially go bearish, but then it'll go back to normal, right? Because it's like, well, things are actually still pretty strong there. Okay, so it will show you a bearish reaction initially on a candle or whatever, but then it will go back to normal if all the other data is the same. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish. Official bank rate has remained the same, 3.75, so nice and steady. That means the inflation is going to steady at the moment at 3.75, not too high. Retail sales, bullish. Public sector borrowing. Why is that red? Oh, bearish. Okay. Next week, we've got flash manufacturing services. That's pretty much it. We don't really have much news to go by next week. Okay, so it's a pretty simple week. I'm going to keep it in neutral, but it could be a kind of weak bullish. Euro could also be a weak bullish, okay? But it's just not strong enough really for me to categorize it as bullish. So I'm going to keep it as a weak bullish for now. Sorry, fuck me, what I'm talking about. I'm gonna keep it as a neutral, a weak bullish. Yeah, correct. But it's gonna be placed in neutral because obviously I don't have all of them. I've just got strong, weak, and neutral, right? But on paper it's neutral, but in my mind I know it's a kind of weak bullish. Okay. What we got here? Japan. Let's look at 2 weeks ago. 5.7 bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Okay, so it's a bit of mixed data. 2 weeks ago, let's see what I had last week. Bullish. Bank of Japan raised the rates from 0.75 up to 1%. Wow, they're actually starting to increase so that you can see that market cycle, right, starting to come up now. Core machinery orders month on month. Bullish. Yeah, done really well. Bearish. Trade balance. National core CPI, sticky. Okay. So flash manufacturing PMI, bullish. Okay, so for once in about a fucking year, right, I'm going to take Japanese yen out of weak and I'm going to put it in neutral, okay? Because remember, they've been trying to claw themselves back for so long now, right? They've been trying to claw themselves back for so fucking long now, and it's finally looking like it's getting there. So let's see what we've got for next week, okay? Flash manufacturing. Well, that's next week's news, sorry. Forecast. Okay, so it could be good. Let's see what we've got last week. Yeah, decent numbers. Okay, so I'm going to move them to neutral, and they've increased their central bank rates. Am I right? So where are we going now? USD, last one, guys, and then I'm going to swiftly move on to technical analysis, all right? 2 weeks ago, USD bearish, bullish, bearish, but in a line with what was forecast. Bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Okay. So that was 2 weeks ago. Let's see last week. Bearish, bullish, bearish, 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 but it came in much higher than expected, so that's going to be good news in the short term. Bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Rates. Fuck me. Federal rates are the same, 3.75. Bullish. Bullish. Bearish. Okay, we don't care about that. Okay. Overall, the US is still strong, but there's a lot of bearish, in this last couple of weeks. However, it is still a massively strong economy. Next week, we want to look out for manufacturing, services, current account, GDP, core PCE, final GDP, unemployment claims. There's quite a lot we want to see next week. So, I'm going to keep USD in. Let's just have a look at it on the technical charts. Let's see where we are over here. DXY. Daily. See, we are pushing strong. Now, we're in an area where we can reject and come down, but I think it's just going to keep pushing up. So I'm going to keep USD in strong. What I'll also do for you now is I'm going to come across here. And I'm going to show you... where are we? Here we go. Now, remember, this obviously hasn't been updated for next week. It gets updated tomorrow. I wish it was updated on a bloody Sunday, but it always gets updated on Monday. USD week bullish. Euro week bullish, yep. GBP week bearish. I think this will change to week bullish. CAD week bearish. I think that's going to change to full-on bearish. AUD week bullish. NZD week bullish, yep. These are all in neutral. So, I agree with this for the short term as well. I've put them in neutral, right? It's because I'm thinking about the long term. But like I said to you, I mentioned in many of these here, when I'm putting them in neutral on paper, it's just because they aren't strong enough for me to put in strong. But in my mind, I know that they're going to be weak bullish or either weak bearish, right? I know which ones are which. Japanese yen neutral, CHF weak bearish, okay? Smart bias. Let's see what this one... This one is quite good because it shows you how it changes per week and you can gauge it. So you can see this went from weak bullish, neutral, weak bullish. Yeah, let's see how this comes out for next week. Okay, let's jump across. Let's go through every single pair now, guys. I'll just fly through them for technical analysis, okay? Weekly. AUD CAD. Now, this is really in an area of value for sales, right? Overall, the AUD is much stronger than... why can't I move this? That's weird. AUD is 10 times stronger than CAD, right? So really, I wouldn't want to be selling this. Can you? Yes. But the real trade... I can't even see the fucking thing now to mark it up. Where the fuck is it? I don't know why this is all fucked up. This pissed me off. Is it this one, maybe? The real trade... I don't know. The real trade is fucking this one here, guys. Here. Right? That's the real trade that I'd be looking for, okay? Can you take it here down? Absolutely. It's just a counter trade, okay? AUD CHF, I think it's going to be buys. I wouldn't be looking for sales here, but I'd really like to see it break up. The real trade for... Fuck it, why can't I show you? This is really pissing me off. There we go. Fuck me. Yeah, look, the real trade for me, guys, right, is when it breaks above here, comes back here. This would be my entry point right here, and then go, right? That would be the real trade, the entry point here. I would just ignore this all for now. Until it breaks above here, comes back and retests, I wouldn't be taking a buy, okay? AUDNZD, I would be taking a buy, but there's no value here to buy it, right? There's no value here to buy it, so I wouldn't be touching it. Same again, there's fuck all here. AUD USD, yeah, I'd be looking at sells potentially, but we have to wait and see what it does. This area here is a key point for it to retest, reject, and go, right? So we really need to monitor it. Once the market hits here, we need to see what it does, okay? So like this sell has came out, this has happened, and you can see here, look, boom, 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 look. If we just make this a little larger, boom, it's exactly what's happened, right? Bosh. There it is, okay? So this is played out. However, this is potentially a good trade here for the buy, okay? Euro AUD, I'm not convinced that you can see it's just in this horrible area. I'd need to see it do something. I'd need to see it break up, come back for the retest and go, or break below this zone, come back for the retest and then go. That would the retest would be my entry, okay? EuroCAD is definitely buys, but you just can't buy it from here. There's no value to buy it. So when I say there's no value to buy it, right? Look, and we're like, yeah, we're just going to wait for the trade. Let's say this was a new car, right? And you were going to buy it for £5,700. And the wee car salesman guy comes round to you and he fucking likes you and he wants to do you a favour. And he's like, here, look, mate, don't tell the boss I told you, right? But next month, we're doing the January sales. And in the January sales, this car, which is £5,700, if you just wait until next month, you can pick it up for 2,300. Right? What are you going to do? Are you going to go, nah, mate, I want the car right now. Fuck it, I'm not going to wait and pay £5,700 for the car? Are you going to say, fucking hell, mate, good to know, thanks very much, I'll come back, I'll wait until next month and I'll buy it at fucking 2,000? That's all it is with value. So being like, right, there's no value to buy from here, I'm going to wait until this comes all the way back round to here. Now, it could come to this area here as well, it could, but obviously I know that in my mind, this is the one I marked up. I'm really waiting for this to come all the way back down to here. If it's 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, once it hits here, I'm then going to fucking buy it because I'm getting it for 2,300 instead of 5,700, which is better value to buy it. So that's essentially what you're going to be doing, right? Hopefully that car analogy was useful for you. This is just shit. I'm not even going to bother with that. Euro NZD is buys. You can see, look, it's came into this area, but I believe it could push down further to here. It's not, hasn't really done it, and I'd really like to see it pull down further to here and then go. You might not get it, but that's what I'd be waiting for. Euro, Japanese yen. I'd be looking at back. I think you're going to get sells just now. You're going to get weak euro, right? I think you're going to see weak euro. With strong, weekly Japanese yen. It's going to pull it down to here. Boom. Then we're going to get the real move, and then it's going to go. So I'm going to be waiting for the buy here, okay? Euro USD, I think, could be sells, but I really need to see it play out first. I need confirmation. GBP AUD, I think, could be sells. I'd like to see it pull back up here and then break away down. I'm more in favour for sells than buys over this, but we need to wait and see. I wouldn't be trading it now. There's fuck all here. I wouldn't be taking that. Are we in daily or weekly here? What are we on? Right, let's go with the daily. There's nothing really here. I would be looking for sells. There we go. Look. Abash. I would be looking for sells if it comes back and retest this area. Bang. Sells. I'm sorry. Buys. I'd be looking for buys if it comes back, retest this area, boom, and away it goes. I'd be looking for buys or anywhere across here. GBP CHF, nothing there. GBP NZD, I'd be looking for buys, but you need a pullback first. I mean, look, it's just a big range, right? And look, it's not really worth it overall if we look at this. Why can't I do that there? Well, there we go. Look, 405. Right, let's see if we wait for a pullback. What have we got here? From here to here. Well, it is quite worth it. 300 odd pips, that is quite worth it. I shall eat my words. So look, all of these have hit. Boom, 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 hit again. GBP USD could be sales, but it's in an area of value to buy from, right? So what we're looking for now, let's just change these areas up. What we'd really want to see is either come back and retest this zone here and then sell. Boom, boom, right? What it could do though, it could come to this area here. See this here? It could just come and retest this zone here and then go. So you need to be aware of that as well, right? Let's see where the volume kicked in. Look, the volume kicked in there. Do you see that? So that is where all the banks lumped in the money. That is some people call it the POC, the point of control. So yeah, basically I'm just waiting for it to hit here. Okay. That's just another confirmation, another confluence for me that this is the right zone I'm waiting for. Okay. So selling GBP USD from here is on the cards. NZD CAD, nothing there. NZD CHF, nothing there. It's absolutely shit. NZD Japanese yen, nothing there. Both of them are shit. NZD USD sells. Look, we did actually catch this. We caught this from here down. I just didn't catch the second time round from here down, but you can see it played out. But I think this is the one where the pips is just a really shit amount of pips and pointless. One of those trades you wait 5 weeks to get 180 pips. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I might fucking delete that pair because it's wank. USD CAD, look at that. Look, boom, bang on it. Bang on it. What are we now looking for? Yeah, looking for potential sells in this zone. Definitely looking for sells in this zone. Okay. So there we go. USD CAD sells. Let me just write this down actually. Buys, sells, USD CAD. So that this week I can keep my eye on it. Let's make that red. I don't know why it's white. It's weird. USD CHF, I'd be looking at buys, so I want it to break away, come back for a retest, and then go. So if what I'd really be looking for, see it right there, I can see it without even marking it up. Boom, comes back, retests here, and then goes. I'd be looking for a buy from here. Okay. USD Japanese yen is really buys for me, but there's no value to buy from. You can't buy it from up here. That's like the car analogy. Why would you pay £5,700 for the car if you just wait a month? You know, for the sale, for the price to come back down. No one's going to buy it in a month. So the guy will sell you for $2 free. You're just going to wait for a month and buy it for fucking $2 free, right? Same, I'm just going to wait and buy it at the right price. Oil. We are at a really good we're at a really good price to buy oil right now, okay? To buy it's in a good area of value. However, I do see it being super bearish. So I'd really like to see this area here get hit and then take it for a sell here, okay? Potentially. Gold is definitely sells. Definitely sells. Just need a pullback. Let's have a look at the H4. Yeah, if it pulls back to this here, this pin here, right, I'd really like to see gold pull back to there, right? Bang, bang. Then I would enter it, okay? Silver, pretty much the same, right? Copper, it's just ranging just now. So that is it for now, guys. All right. I'm going to shoot because I've got a really busy day, and that's us done. So hopefully these videos help you. And yeah, if you're in our group, I will, anytime I enter a trade this week, I will let you know straight away. Okay. I'm Ryan Mack. Welcome to the train, guys. Much love. Bye bye.